Today we're looking at Team of the Year icon, Vidic. You see there, medium high, right-footed, 2-star skill, 3-star weak foot. Can only play centre-back, and he has got a massive pace boost. We'll talk about that at the end of the review, but you can see here, for a centre-back, he has got absolutely unbelievable composure, agility, balance, as well as acceleration, sprint speed, and his defensive stats. We've gone for a shadow, but like I said, I'll explain that a bit more at the end. We've got power header, team player, and dives into tackles, so nothing too crazy there. We'll talk about price, chem style, best positioning, what I thought about the card, and everything else on Footbin. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay. It is in Foot Champs today, so good level as well. So here's our opponent's team then in Foot Champs. It's really difficult to review defenders because a lot of people nowadays, especially in Champs and the level I'm at, know how to do all the goals of how to score every single time, more or less, or the kickoff glitch or cutback. So with defenders in particular, his main job basically is if he wins the one-on-ones. If we get caught out here, his recovery speed, he feels absolutely rapid. Great defense from him there. Doesn't block the shot though, but you can see there, that's where we need to really see if he's beneficial for his price. One thing I would say about Vidic is in general is his ability to win the header like that, and of course his height and his pace, most importantly. So we get ourselves Messi through here. What a pass. Vidic here steps up, great tackle. Now we can drive forward with him. He feels so quick. What a pass out on myself by accident. We managed to put him off though. I'm noticing that his big body frame is actually putting our opponent off a little bit. We find ourselves getting in behind. As we get a lovely goal there. Oh, I just scored by accident. A couple of things I'm noticing with Vidic already is his ability to actually dribble on the ball is very good. Would I say it's the best? Definitely not, but he is so quick at the transition in terms of turning feet. And because he's got high composure, it means his passes are very accurate. And his recovery speed, that's something that's really stood out for me. For example, here, pushing, not a problem. We can come over and cover this run. Okay, Mendy's getting beat. Now Vidic can come over, defend this pass. And unfortunately can't be everything. And that's what goes back to what I was saying about people just doing the cutbacks and shooting across goal. That's something you just have to get used to. Unfortunately, it's really hard to review defenders because everybody's just using mechanics to manipulate the goal or stuff like that. Good defensive movement, but sometimes you just can't beat those cutback passes. As I've scored them myself, I'm not going to be like I don't score them. Of course I do. Vidic here pushing up. Great tackle. And now we can go on the counter-attack. Dribble pass with the pace. And now we've got ourselves a lovely attack. And that's something I really like about Vidic is he reminds me of Maldini, to be honest. His middle prime. Cleaning up. Sort the pace out. Not a problem. Now we can just ping it out wide if we need to. Because his composure is so high, you can play those types of passes. And we can just control the game from here. Lovely pass in. And there we go. We're underway in attack. It looks like our opponent could be rage quitting. We shall see if he does or not. But just to show you here, well, let's see. Yeah, he has gone. There we go. So let's just show you his performances so far. So in the first game of Champs, for me, he had a 6.7, but he had 5 out of 5 dribbles complete. Obviously, no shots. Really good pass accuracy there. 6 out of 6 passes. 1 interception, 1 stand tackle, and we didn't have much else. He's really good at marking the zonal area. So let's go jump into a second game now. So into our second game then with Vidic. We've only got 1 left on his loan, so hopefully this one lasts a little bit longer than the last one. It's like our opponent's got a pretty good team here with Centurions and as well as some Origi and stuff like that. So, like I was saying with Vidic, he is very solid. I would like to know what his price is going to be at the end of the promo because he could be one of those icons that you just see in everybody's team. Pushing forward, great tackle. If he's going to push forward, that's what we need him to do. Last man got to push forward if we can. Not the best tackle there, and our opponent skilled his way through, and what a goal that was. I got absolutely sent to the shop there, unfortunately. That is not Vidic's fault. That is completely mine. Got the situation here. Lovely little dribble out. Again, good composure from him. Really controlling that back line for me. Our opponent's not had much to do. That's why I haven't showed you much in this game because he's literally just been clamping out the situation. Our opponent's even trying to run away from Vidic now. He doesn't want to get anywhere near him. You can see he's going to the other side of the pitch now where Vidic isn't on. It's actually quite fun, to be honest. I've never seen anyone really do that much. And it looks like we've got ourselves another rage quit. So we've only got 1 game left with Vidic. Let's see if he goes. Oh, he's carrying on. Okay, maybe we've still got a little bit of time left. Changed his mind. Doesn't want to quit just yet. But you can see he's just going the other way or running away from Vidic. Doesn't get anywhere near him. You have to bring him over and try and get some tackles with him because I've never seen anyone purposely try and avoid a centre-back. That's how good Vidic has been. Look at his recovery speed, though. If you drag someone out, he's instantly back. Sitting in his pocket, not a problem. The guy's got nowhere to go. He can go out wide if he wants. And then Vidic with his composure can just easily pick a pass at the top there. Thank you very much. And this is what makes this defender so good. You can see there, did that little play with Vidic, and now our opponent's desperate to quit the game again. He's had enough of Vidic. And we've got the win, and I think he's going to quit. And he has quit. So we'll jump into our last game. We had 3-game loan with him. Let's try out his last time. But again, just to show you his performance, what we got in this game. 6.3. Didn't have much to do, to be honest. Had 2 out of 2 dribbles. No shots, of course. Again, 100% pass rate. He had 3 tackles. One where I actually messed up with skill. But you can see here, just getting in the way. Jules 1, 4. Really, really good. Let's go jump into our last game with him. So into our last game then, we shall see how we get on with this. So far, 2 wins out of 2. Vidic has been an absolute rock at the back, and we're playing against an AI cheater. If you know what that is, you can see that he's got no cursor above his head. If you look in the top left, we are playing in champs. So that means it's a PC cheater who basically gets the AI to play you, but they're playing on legendary difficulty. And you'll see now they'll just absolutely run through you. No problem, play the perfect passes, and they will absolutely destroy you. The only way you can beat them is by getting a goal if you're lucky enough. As you can see there, and unfortunately we have lost the game because of that. If I show you their name, you can see that they're cheating. Always on a PC, they are cheating. If you don't believe me, it is a common thing. I'm going to report his name, but I can't report him, unfortunately. And there is something we can't do. So our last game is going to be against a cheater that we can't do anything about. He basically just sits there on his computer like this, hands in the air, lets the AI play on legendary difficulty as if he were in squad battles, and they get the win all the time. So let me know in the comment section down below if you ever had this. This has cost me so many times getting rank 1 in foot champs because I just play cheaters. So we will just go jump onto Footbin now. So we are on Footbin. It's about 900,000 coins, sorry. If you compare him to his actual prime, he's got -6 on pace and -10 on dribbling. And that's why this card feels so good. We went with a shadow, and I do think that's his best chem style. He just offers you so much in terms of what he can give you as a shadow. Just maximize him as a defender. You can see that he's a 95 rated centre-back, and he reminds me of prime Maldini. So good at recovery speed. If you're not the best at defending and you find yourself dragging players out, he can definitely open up the space. In terms of prices, I imagine he's going to drop down more because defenders are one of those ones where they're just not that glamorous. People don't want to spend too much on them. And I do think Vidic will be overlooked slightly. But he is a must-get in your team if you struggle defensively. Even with that high average body type and agility and balance, he still turns so quickly. Having that high composure that I mentioned, with the 90 composure there, just offers him so much in terms of passing and getting out of situations. And having a shadow gives him 90+ pace. So as always, if you have any more questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. I'm sorry about the last game. PC cheaters, I can't do anything about it. Yes, I can turn crossplay off. I end up spending about an hour to find a game. If you have any more questions, like I said, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of icon reviews, player reviews, how to grind packs, pack openers and much more. So if you're into that, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. See ya!